Also tonight, the city of Buffalo turning to Milwaukee for help in reducing violent crime. More than 70 people have been shot in the city in the last 2 months. At least 10 people have died. Tonight, Hannah Buehler takes an in-depth look at a program that is already producing results and whether it could also work here.
We are, each and every week, focusing on identifying and arresting those individuals who are pulling the triggers here in our city.
A new initiative in Buffalo is hoping to reduce the number of shootings in the city.
The more trigger pullers you take off the street, the more gun arrests we make, the less chances we have for more violence.
Thanks to a $230,000 federal grant to the Buffalo Police Department, Buffalo is joining the city of Milwaukee in a program called Shoot Review. Here's how the program works. Partner with local, federal, and state law enforcement officials on a weekly basis to review the past week's shootings in the city, both deadly and non-deadly. See what can be improved on, what needs work, identify key players in the crime, and assign roles to various law enforcement officials to follow up on.
We can bring those detectives in every week. We look over those shootings, we discuss those.
City officials, along with the Erie County DA and federal partners, traveled to Milwaukee before the COVID-19 virus hit. They spoke with Acting Assistant Chief of the Milwaukee Police Department, Paul Formolo.
By us all coming together on a weekly basis, we're knocking down those silos and we're communicating more regularly.
The Milwaukee PD has been doing shoot reviews for the past 2.5 years. During that time, they've seen shootings dramatically decrease. Crimes are being solved quicker, and police are taking repeat offenders off the streets. Within 1 year, the number of homicide victims shot in Milwaukee dropped 17%. Non-fatal shooting victims dipped 15%.
A lot of times we're hearing about the same person or group or place that is I refer to as a crime generator. So we can collectively take action.
Erie County District Attorney John Flynn says Milwaukee County is similar in size to Erie County. Assistant Formolo says the shoot reviews start with a review of the previous week's shootings, then tasks are assigned. Formolo says in Milwaukee there wasn't a big emphasis on solving non-fatal shootings before the program, but oftentimes the person behind the trigger once is behind the trigger again. Now,
community sees that, and there's a perception there that the police are actively working cases and taking this stuff seriously.
Law enforcement officials in Buffalo say the Shoot Review program's #1 goal is to clear cases and make arrests and address gun violence in the city. Buffalo has had 24 shooting homicides so far this year. 167 people have been shot.
It's a very targeted approach, bringing everyone into one silo and answering questions on a weekly basis based on the shootings that have occurred in that last week, assigning tasks.
Deputy Police Commissioner Joe Gramaglia tells me there have been 3 shoot review meetings so far here in Buffalo, and officials meet every Tuesday. There are a lot of members of law enforcement in the room, including members of the U.S. Attorney's Office, the DA's Office, Buffalo Police, Parole, Probation, Central Police Services, the Erie Crime Analysis Center, the FBI, and the ATF. Leaders in Buffalo are hopeful that this program will lead to more arrests and safer streets in the city. Reporting in Buffalo, Hannah Buehler, 7 Eyewitness News.